Oh. All right, so you guys asked for it, and I got it. Mini Kraton. So I put a poll up asking you guys, what car should I bash on my birthday? And the top picks were Arma Quake, which I couldn't get, and this Mini Kraton, which I got in 2 days, which is pretty impressive considering how hot these are right now. And that's because I got this thing used. That is right, a used Mini Kraton, go figure. And when I say used, I mean, it was used maybe once or twice and driven a couple hundred feet if that. Some of you keen-eye viewers might have noticed it has a wheelie bar that looks like it came off a Minimax. We also have some nice rusty axles and outdrive cups that are included. And that's probably courtesy of New England, so can't do much about that, but I'm surprised it happened that fast. So the first thing I noticed with this thing is the suspension is really soft in the front. You can see. But I know it was not tinkered with. I'm gonna leave this thing as is and drive it how it is out the box. I'm even gonna take off this gaffed looking Traxxas wheelie bar. Brand spanking new. Like I said, it was only driven maybe a couple hundred feet. I'll have the wheelie bar on standby just in case we need it. There we go. Nice and factory fresh now. But I'm gonna be really honest with you guys and tell you how it is. There is some sticker shock with this truck. Listen guys, I know this thing is called a Mini Kraton, all right? But let me tell you, this thing is tiny. If you're from New England, you'll understand this. This thing is basically the size of a sub with wheels. It is about the same size as this MJX 14207, which costs $150. Like, just about the same. And this thing's really good. So this thing, for its price, should blow my mind, because if it doesn't, it's gonna be a disappointment. And yeah, I get it. This won't go 50 miles an hour out the box, but hey, it goes close enough, and it's pretty good for the cost. But the real reason I'm disappointed, because I thought for sure this will be closer to a 12 scale to go up against this thing, but wow. Yeah, this gives you a good size comparison. Yeah, man, this thing is tiny, but everything looks super beefy, super tough. I'm really impressed with the quality of this RC, of course, because you know, it is an Arma. The body latch system, even though it's really complicated underneath here, man, does this thing work really well. Like, it is super easy to take the body on and off. They definitely nailed that. That's for sure. And other than me wishing this was a 12 scale because of the price tag, because the price tag is 10th scale price tag and you get a 16 scale car. This thing is a premium RC, and so far from what I see, it is really, really nice. Now, I'm not gonna get too technical because this car is all over the internet, but it has a 2848 3000 kV brushless motor, obviously, 40 amp ESC there. Built-in gyro, it's a 2-in-1. Also has a center diff, and man, it is tight. But yeah, that's really nice. Center diff, good thing. And man, do you hear that? Oh, that is music to my ears. Now, included with the Mini Kraton, you get this SLT2. Very good, ready-to-run transmitter. Has all your steering trims and dual rates, power setting right there. So you can put it on 50, 75, 100. Also, this little orange power button controls your gyro setting, which Arma calls DSC. This is my favorite part right here. Little sticker that tells you which car this belongs to. So when you're in a hurry, trying to find the right transmitter, you'll know exactly which one it is, and you won't have to match it up with other SLT2s. Well, all right, so we are going to go factory out of the box battery first, see if we can get 50. If not, we'll try the Rallo 3S battery. These are really good batteries. And then we're gonna try out this brand new graphene battery that I just got. All right, first drive. Yeah, this thing got some spunk. Nice. Control's pretty good. Does have a soft start. All right, here it comes. Straight as an arrow. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. All right, let's bring it back and see what it did. Trying to stay warm as well, so stop read, 48 miles an hour. Not quite 50, but we'll try the Arlo battery. All right, so now we are gonna try the Arlo battery with an adapter. Trying to stay out of the water. Fully pinned. Whoa. And it just started snowing. That's New England for you. 70 degrees one day, snowy the next. Hopefully we have enough time for the graphene battery because it started snowing, but stop read, 48 miles an hour. All right, let's try the graphene. If the graphene battery doesn't take it to 50, then I don't know. I can't help it at that point, but it is a tight fit, but it fits. All right, let's see how spunky it's gonna get with this graphene. Whoa. It's a little too salty here. But yeah, this thing definitely has a lot of power. Let's bring it out to the street. Whoa. Oh, it just wants to wheelie. Feels like there's a storm coming. I'm a little shaky because it's cold. But yeah, I think we got that 50 now. It's gotta be doing 50. There's no way. A lot of juice. Oh. All right, let's not break this thing just yet. Let's see if we got a 50. Come on, give us 50. 50 miles an hour, boom, there you go. 50 with a graphene battery. So, took a graphene battery to get it to 50, but it's doing it. Still good. Put the wheelie bar back on this thing, and man, it actually helps a lot. This thing is a wild animal. The speed of it is very impressive. Yes, control is good too. Seems to do pretty good on grass. Whoa, this is not tall grass, but yeah, does pretty good. Obviously, if you jab it into a turn, it's gonna flip just like that. But overall, not too bad for a little 16 scale. Whoa, boy, you went flying, buddy. This thing is an absolute ripper, I gotta say. And I'm at a new skate park that I'm testing out, which is, it's kind of a small park, so I don't know, chaos mode might be a little too fast for it, so I might have to dull down the power. We'll see how it goes. Figured if I'm gonna be scouting out skate parks, this might be a good skate park truck to test out the park. Hopefully it's not too cold, it's about 30 degrees. Give us some test jumps, chaos mode. Whoa. All right, well, the lip here is a little too big for this. Nice. Let's see if we can drop in. Woo, that was a hard hit. Still good. Ah, chaos mode is pretty chaotic. This park might be a little too small. Whoa. Nice. Almost lost it there. Taking some hits. Beautiful. Whoa. Oh, let it go right on time. How's the body doing? Body's still holding up strong. That body bounce really good. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, this thing's pretty tough. Couple more sends. Very good air control. I like it. Oh! Yeah, we had no control of that one. Very good grip in the bowl. I'm gonna see if I can jump this and land perfectly into there. Not much room to get speed. Good thing this thing's fast. Nice. Let's see if we can jump out. Woo! Almost had to catch it. It's the little lip on the edge of the bowl that messes everything up. Nice. Oh, we almost cooked it right there, hitting that corner. The front suspension feels kind of funny to me. Very loose. Like we lost all our oil. Yeah, not sure why, but we have absolutely no shock absorption up front. Or maybe I just really broke it in, but it is super soft in the front now. I don't see any oil leaking out, so that is very strange. Might have blown out a shock, I don't know. I'm gonna tighten them down because they do not feel good. It almost feels like there's nothing in there now. Yeah. You can kind of see it here. Just kind of bounces, but doesn't absorb. Put it back to 100. Woo! Nice, all right, nailed that first time. Oh, oh. And of course, in my excitement, I crashed it. Wow, that sucks. Broke a shock. Oh no, wait, no, we sheared the screw right out of there. Damn it. Oh man, I was so happy because I nailed a backflip onto this first time and crashed. Oh well, it happens, but I guess I'm gonna go and check out why these shocks felt like they had no oil in them. Like this thing was bouncing around like a Honda Civic with cut springs. They actually feel dry, to be honest with you. Alrighty, so I'm gonna try and figure out what is wrong with these shocks because they feel way too soft. And if you remember from the beginning of the video, they didn't feel right from the beginning. So we're gonna check and see if there's any fluid inside because it doesn't feel like there's any. And yeah, it feels like there's barely anything in there. Yep, look at that. It looks like it is dry. Put the zoom on so we can check. Yeah, there's a little bit, but not a whole lot. I mean, that is barely anything. All right, let's get the second one off from the front and check it. As you can see, the bottom is dry, no oil fluid anywhere. Now let's unscrew it. Check to see how much is in there. I don't know if you guys can see down that hole, but yeah, these are almost empty. Wow. No wonder it felt so weird. Let's see how much comes out of this one. A little more than the other one, but yeah, that whole shock was almost empty. Other than that, this truck was really good. I didn't get to drive it too much at the skate park. That was a really mild session, but it was doing really good. I'll have to order a new control arm set from Jenny's or Arma, whoever has them, because I don't even know if I can get parts for this yet. The body held up well. The only thing I broke, other than shearing that nut, is the bottom of the bumper, the front bumper, I cracked when it fell on its head a couple times. That's about it. So yeah, gonna order parts and gonna move on to the next one.